Welcome to my tarot reading for Aries 2015. This is your reading, Aries. We have the opening, we have Elewa and Oshun. Elewa, the one that opens the doors and closes the doors. The one that puts obstacles and the one that removes obstacles, just like Ganesh. Ochun, the Orisha that is related with love and money. When we combine them together, is letting us know that this year for you, Aries, is a year full of opportunities if you know how to take advantage of those opportunities that are approaching your life. Opportunity of love and economy and finances in a good way. But that all depends if you are willing to take the chance and if you're willing to take advantage of the opportunities that are coming before your eyes. During this time of the year, 2015, my best advice for you, my dear Aries, is that Elewa and Oshun are the ones ruling your year. Therefore, try to keep always a small glass with honey. Try to keep a small glass with rum. Try to keep cigars, candies, toasted corn, glass of water next to the door, the principal main door. That's what I'm talking about. Try to keep all that stuff in that area so you can make sure that everything that enters into your house is a blessing. Okay, so that's what we have for you in Aries 2015. Let's pay a closer look to the month for 2015. Okay, the first trimester of 2015, my dear Aries, is the High Priestess, the Justice, and the Five of Staff. This tarot card reading for the first trimester letting us know that this is going to start with by being a very emotional year. It could also mean that it's a year that you start with a lot of spiritual questions or studies. Anything that is related with spirituality, esoteric, esotericism is contemplated during this time of the year. And emotional, it's going to be a very emotional month as well. Trimester, I mean. But all this dynamic, if you are then plunging into the esoteric world, or if you are plunging into your emotions, that means that this is going to change the dynamic of your game, my dear Aries. This is going to change your life. It's going to bring a lot of restructuring. You're going to start switching criteria. You're going to reanalyze why you thought it was true, and you're going to change that. Especially if you are transitioning from teenage time to your 20-something. Especially if you are transitioning to 48, 49, 50, 51, or 52 years old. You will understand me better what I mean. All this dynamic is going to be contemplated during the 2015. This is going to create a very dynamic, very interesting dynamic, because it's going to make you a little bit irritable and impulsive, especially during March. Remember that March is your month. In March 21st, 22nd is when the sun is entering your sign. Therefore, you're smelling already the sun. You're charging your energy, your Aries energy, that cardinal energy. So you are ready to charge. You're ready to run. You're ready for the fight, and you're feeling it. And that's what is going on. You have to be very careful. That energy could be productive and counterproductive if you don't know how to channel that energy properly. Some people might need a gym, running, exercise. Some people might need, some areas might need reading, spiritual stuff. Everyone is different. Remember, not everyone has the same rising sign. So you have to find a way to channel that energy. That spiritual search or those spiritual studies that you started are going to change your life some way, somehow. Might feel you a little bit irritable, and that's normal because you might find out that many things that you believe were not 100% true. That makes irritable anyone. And you might be unaware of that. There might be propensity to fight and argue easily during the month of March. But all is due to a dynamic of criteria that has been transformed by the first month experience, which is going to be very emotional, very spiritual, very esoteric for you, my dear Aries 2015. The second trimester, we see the Hangman, the Pope, and the Five of Coins or Pentacles. April is going to be, again, your month as well, because April 21st, 22nd is when Aries sign ends. This is going to be a time of the year that there's going to be a pause in your life. Once again, notice this is the Hangman, and there is a rise of consciousness. You're going to make a pause. There's going to be losses, but this is because you're getting rid of whatever is not worth it. Because you're changing, you're transforming, you are on a transformation path. You are on a quest. And you need to get rid of a lot of stuff that you don't need for your quest. Simply put. If you don't do it, life is going to do it for you. Okay? Then by May, and May, remember, is Taurus, you're going to start looking and seeking for stability. That's why we have the Pope here. The Pope is letting us know that you're searching for help. You have questions. You're looking for answers. Be it from a lawyer, be it from a religious leader, whatever it is, you're in a search. You need someone, a mentor. That's what it's all about, the month of May for you. By the last month of this trimester, June 2015, this is a trimester where you leave behind many things. You do it on your own, or life does it for you. Many doors are going to close, financially, economically, emotionally, spiritually. Many doors are going to close, and you're going to be on your own, searching and searching, knocking doors, looking for answers. Okay? That's what June 2015 has for you. If you notice, we have here Saint Genevieve influencing the first 6 months of the year, and remember that she had a gift, was healing, but notice that at the same time this card is upside down. It's like she lost her touch. And this first 6 months of the year is about losing touch with our gifts, with our inner world, with our higher self, if you want to put it like that. We have lost touch with that. We have forgotten about it. We could say that. And then the Four of Staff is influencing the second 3 months of 2015. And this is talking about separation. There's something that is going to be separated. There's going to be a sigma split, be it because you finally separated from the church, finally because you separated from your partner, your job, whatever it is about a rupture, a sigma, a separation, a split. And that's what triggers all this dynamic. It could be that you do it yourself, or life does it for you. Indistinctly is about separation, and that's why you have a lot of thinking, a lot of brooding, represented by the hangman, and I'm repeating myself, which is going to trigger a response on you of search. These last two, looking for help. Seems like you were not very happy, you were not very satisfied with the first option that you found, and you just walk away. This tarot card representing June also might mean unemployment, so you have to also keep that in mind, because this is about looking for something desperately. It could be help, financial, economical, spiritual, and even law related. These two cards that we have here, the staff, the Queen of Staff and the Four of Staff, is influenced by Mars Sagittarius. Those 6 months of 2015 is all about new beginnings. It could be a new experience related with lawyers, traveling, and spirituality, religion, all this kind of stuff. And probably all these new beginnings are the ones that are triggering all this dynamic that you're experiencing during 2015. And if you are not doing that, my best advice is that throughout the whole year, learn something that is spiritually related, as something esoteric, be it astrology, chakras, whatever it is. Just do it, save the time, don't make life do it for you, because then you will see everything that I'm just saying happening one after another. Okay, that's what we have for you for the first 6 months, Aries 2015. Aries 2015, this is the third trimester. We have the King of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and the Queen of Cups. Aries, again, the King of Cups is letting us know that something unstable ensues. Something unstable is unleashed. This month is July. It's all about not stability at all. There's no stability. July, no stability. Whatever it means, it could be emotionally not stable, it could be romantically not stable, financially not stable. Whatever it is, there's no stability there. Yet all this dynamic, what the tarot are saying, is that it's going to make you jump out, grow, have an eureka time, have an epiphany, whatever you want to call it. There is going to be a process that is kind of metamorphic and cathartic for you, especially during the month of August. There's going to be an eye-opening experience that is going to be triggered by this unstable situation that has been brought to you by the separation, the sigma. Okay? All this search has put you on a very unstable situation, and finally you start having an awakening experience. The Queen of Cups is letting us know that all this is going to put you, you're in Aries, so you are a warrior, so immediately you're going to start working in something, whatever it is. The best advice that I'm going to tell you is the following: you're going to be creating your own future, your own present. Why? Because everything else that happened before, you have realized that you can use your hobby, your skills that you have gained throughout your life, and you can use that into your advantage. Okay? So if you are working in an office, but your hobby is mechanics, your hobby is doing crochet, your hobby is doing knitting, your hobby is working with essential oils, your hobby is working with candles and soaps and all this kind of stuff, have you realized that you can use that to your advantage? Just saying. And this is what this tarot card reading is all about. The opportunity of new doors is right before you, but it's only available if you're willing to walk in, if you're willing to see the opportunity and go for it. Okay? If we look at the last trimester, October, November, December, we are going to start seeing that for October is all about a collapse. This collapse could be a literal one where things start crumbling down, or it could mean that you, as the person you were at the beginning of the year, that person has completely changed, has died, has crumbled down. That could manifest in many, many, many ways in your situation. But there's a crumbling down. It could be that you end up with a depression. Could be that. It could be that you run out of a job, you don't have a job, you're unemployed. It could mean many things. The situation is that there is a collapse, something that comes to an end. It's going to be a very abrupt situation. This could be good, this could be bad. It depends how you want to see it, and it depends how you manage to deal with it. The tarot card is saying that it's going to be, especially during November, you're going to be in a very defensive mode, kind of paranoid, and that's what we're seeing here. And by the end of the year, December, we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is very impulsive, but notice that it's upside down. This impulsiveness has been controlled already. Opposite to the beginning of the year or March, here that impulsiveness has been tamed, and you learn your lesson finally. We're kind of, Aries is a little bit stubborn, like to do it its way, on its own terms. And all this dynamic that you're going to see throughout the year is because you are stubborn, and finally you see the light, and whatever you have learned, you want to use that on your advantage. But I'm letting you know in advance how things are going to unfold for you, and I'm letting you know that you should look for your north star. You have to look for your destiny, if you want to call it like that. And it seems like at the end of the year, you open your eyes and you realize what it is all about, and you're walking into that. Okay? I have to say that the first 6 months were something interesting, let's be like that. But the last 6 months, notice that we have the Four Staff and the Ace of Coins. The Four Staff, meaning that there was a separation that happened and still affecting the last 6 months of the year. But the last 6 months of the year is all about finding your destiny, your north, that star that is going to take you to new levels, new experiences, okay? New opportunities. You just have to be ready. Whatever is happening to you is just to make you ready for what is coming. And the Nine of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune is letting us know that Jupiter, Mars, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, these are new beginnings closely related with traveling, studies, law. Therefore, whatever you're going to do, make sure that you consult with a lawyer. Make sure that whatever you're going to do has been carefully analyzed by an expert on that field. Okay? You don't want to get into trouble. Laws, studies, spirituality, esotericism, they're going to be the key, especially esotericism, spirituality, are going to be the key for you to unleash many, many things for you during the time of the year. Okay? You're not going to see great things at the beginning. because it's going to be a quest, an experience, but at the end is when you start seeing changes and a new chapter that is start opening for you, that is going to be written for you, and you are the writer. So I hope that all this finds you well, and happy new year.